Gary's back.
What's up?
What up, buddy?
Not much.
Josh,
Gizmo?
what's it like being on the same side of the table as Gary? Is
I'm
it an
small.
honor? Is there pressure?
I feel small.
You feel small?
I feel really small.
Gary, how does that make you feel?
Like John Rahm.
Like John Rahm. You bow that wrist when you swing.
I think I feel small right about here in the dad bod area. Minus the kids.
I have zero comment. I am at dad bod extreme mode. You know, it's a bittersweet time of year.
It really is, actually.
Last night kicked off the beginning of indoor golf season.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Gary and I, of course, are on a team this year.
Let's go. I'm very excited.
You guys need a sub?
You know what? I'm hoping to make it to all the weeks, but I do have an incoming newborn.
What day are you guys playing?
You have any day of the week to finish your round. It's just got to
okay.
be in by the Sunday. So it's pretty flexible. And then you can also play ahead. If you're planning on being out of town, which of course I do have some trips coming up. So we'll have to coordinate that, Gary. Gary, I got to know, what is your mindset going into this indoor golf season in our team, our dynamic duo we have? And by the way, we don't have a team name. Maybe we should work on that.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, I think it's going to be way different because we have the technology from, Tiger Woods rather than the old E6. So that's different.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to be like trying to figure it out throughout the year. So we got that too. But I would like to win at least 1 week. I had like the 4th best handicap in the league for the year last year, and I won nothing for the entire year. So hopefully we just win at least once.
Do you think this the change up in technology at this indoor golf facility is going to be a benefit or a hindrance to you?
To me, it's going to be E6 was like a video game that you just pick a part of the screen and then just hit and like you knew what to do. But this is going to be a transitional thing. I don't think I'm going to be shooting the scores I shot last year at all, nor hitting the drives that I've hit, but I think it's going to be effectively better for our actual golf game.
All right. So we're going to see benefits indoor and outdoor from this.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now, when you guys play, is there like a set time that they give you? I know you said you have the whole week, but
Yeah.
do you have like a day where everyone goes?
No,
or is it just like a
The league
free-for-all?
is huge.
It's a free-for-all?
It's
okay.
huge. Like, hundreds of people in the league is my guess.
I think it's close to like maybe 500 people.
Yeah, it's a huge league. And so there's different flights and age groups and all this stuff. So it's spread out. I mean, people are playing. I mean, you could probably go there right now and there's people getting in rounds for the league.
Wow.
Like usually what happened was I would go to Texas for like the winter and like I would do 10 league rounds in one day and like be there for like 7 hours.
Did it take you 7 hours to play the 10 rounds, or were you just there for 7 hours because you like to party?
Both.
How'd you get out of there?
With an Uber. No. Well, it takes me like 20 minutes to finish a round if I'm really trucking.
That
on
is
18
insanity.
Holes. Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think last
on a
night's round.
simulator, it's easy.
I think last night's round took us about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were fooling around a lot though.
Yeah, we were.
The laughing breaks were a lot.
All right, question for you, Josh.
Yep.
In the bowling leagues you play in, do you guys set a handicap in the beginning, or is it predetermined? Or how does that work?
Usually they say it's 90% of 220. So that means basically, I don't know the complete logistics of it, but I look at it as if you average 220, you get no sticks. So like in my league I'm in, I believe it's 90% of 220. So I'm at, I think, 224 right now.
You guys call them sticks? I like that.
Yeah.
It's fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to learn some of this bowling lingo.
Yeah. So
I knocked down 4 or 5 sticks.
yeah.
Good job, Dan.
And the funny thing is too, is like you'll have guys who like have like, for example, like Faith, my girlfriend, she has 69 pins a handicap.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? And she goes and shoots at 200 because she can. She has the ability to shoot 200.
12.
That makes
I just couldn't help it. I just heard 69, but my lost track and broke and
Just gone.
Well,
Just say 70. We're not old enough to hear that.
okay. So say that she hits that 220 mark, that max.
The show's gone.
Say like 220 is her max score that she could have, right?
Thank you.
And
It's a way easier number to deal with.
so add the 69 pins. She's shooting 289 if she shoots 220, which is huge for pots.
Okay.
Because pots are like when you get into doubles.
I'm
You guys,
fine.
are you guys good? What is going on here?
This was yesterday, dude. It's just fun.
What are you guys okay?
All right.
Are you guys are fucking crying.
I don't know why.
You guys are fucking crying.
My stomach hurts.
I am. Are you crying? 'Cause I'm crying.
I'm so sorry.
What did I miss last night?
Last night.
I don't know.
This was last night. I was right.
All
okay. 90% of 220, 70 pins sticks.
So glad you remember that.
You guys had that's not what I said at all.
Okay, we're back.
All right,
All right,
serious.
here's my original question. Do you set your handicap on week 1 or do you just show up with one and tell them what it is?
It depends. If
Oh, God.
like say
I just wanted a yes or no.
if you're coming into the league without bowling before, you don't have an average, so you
Okay.
have to bowl I think 9 games to establish an average. But they will give you like a default like 160, 170 average. So whatever
right.
sticks you get with that. But if you come in the league bowling,
Yeah.
you do your highest average in any league that season.
More important question. What is your take on people who sandbag their handicap?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You get caught. You get caught sandbagging.
Would they take you out back and rough you up with some sticks?
They ban you for 3 years.
3
I
years?
wish they did that at
USBC will
indoor.
ban you. Yeah, they will ban you
What, from
if
like
you get
the
caught.
bowling federation or
United States or what is it? United States Bowling Congress. Yeah,
Congress?
yeah,
What?
USBC, man.
Dude. Wait, do they wear like the powder wigs, like, the old school?
I think, man, it's been in the game for a while.
Damn.
It's like the second longest sport when it comes to that. Like, golf is really up there in age.
Yeah.
Bowling's like that too.
I feel like I did an ab workout just now.
For no
better.
reason.
You were
either.
doing crunches.
I
Wow.
just try to gain composure back. I've never bowled over a 198 ever.
I'm gonna have to take both of you guys bowling.
So you feel better from all the golf shenanigans.
You said it yourself. I hit the ball the best I ever hit
You did,
last
you
time I
did.
played.
You did, but it's gonna like me playing you in golf is like me playing you in bowling.
Yeah,
Like I'm gonna.
it's just
feel-
not fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, okay.
It'd be fun if they let us screw around there. Like we could like putt towards the sticks.
Could we play like
The
a
pins?
scramble,
Yeah.
me and Dan versus you? Is there like a handicap for that?
Is there a bowling scramble?
No, it's called a Baker, the Baker format. So it's a little different. It's basically it's whatever team you want. Usually it's up to 5. And then we did this in college, and you bowl the first frame and the 6th frame, and then second bowler, 2nd, 7th, then 3rd, 8th, 4th, 9th, 5th, 10th.
Okay.
That's like I believe that's the closest, unless you do alternate shot.
That's fun.
I'm fighting for my life over here.
You're I feel good.
I'm trying to hang in there. I don't know why.
I've been looking down at this thing.
Well, every time I look up, I see your Mickey Mouse. Yeah, and I almost get
What's up
going
with
again.
the Mickey Mouse hat, dog?
I went and played Buena Vista or whatever, and then it's near Whitehawk, and then they had like a bunch of like Mickey hats. So I was like, I'm gonna grab me a Mickey hat. I have 2 Mickey hats.
Aren't you going back to Disney?
No, I'm going back to golf,
I mean,
which is close to Disney.
My parents are going to Disney twice within the year.
wait, what?
Yeah,
I've
they're
done
going
that.
twice.
Like with kids or just like, no, it's
One-
more fun without them?
One, I'm not going either or. But my sister's going one of them, and then one of them's for my little cousin's birthday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, a lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
have like DVCs, like Disney Vacation Club, and then they got the pass. It's like $1,000, so they could go like all day, every day, any day.
Yeah, like they have 2 free or I think we all have passes, honestly, because when we went, they did that check-in thing and something screwed up or whatever. We did something there and they screwed up and they gave us all free passes or free hopper passes where you could just go wherever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're taking advantage of
Because
it.
usually that's like $150 to $200 per place. And once you leave, like you're kind of done for the day. And it's
And those hopper passes really help because after I think they still do it where it's like after like 1 or 2 o'clock, that's when you could roam and go to different places as long as
cool.
you have a
like,
ticket.
Disney's cool to like go for an X amount of times to see things, but once you've been there, like you realize like, oh, I just want to ride Guardians, get a slice of pizza, get a milkshake, and call it a day. Like that's at the end of the day after 36.
I'll tell you,
just to cap it all off.
Yeah, let's just cap it off with Guardians, or
I got a hot take. Magic Kingdoms is overrated.
I've never been.
Magic Kingdom.
Never been to Magic Kingdom?
No.
You never been to Disney?
The fireworks are cool.
I went to Epcot once.
Oh man,
Epcot's fun. You could drink
Epcot's a lot
around,
of fun.
drinking around the world.
I was like 13.
you could drink around Magic Kingdom. Just bring a flask and your pen. I don't do
To
it.
take notes.
yeah.
No, it's 100%. Like 69 rides.
It's a lot of sticks. I've only been to Epcot. I went when I was like 13, and it was fun. It was a great time. It was fun. I don't feel like it was like the most magical Disney experience, to do Epcot only.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you didn't see the fireworks at Magic Kingdom, like you missed out. It's kind of cool.
I think Epcot's got better fireworks over the pond.
That's cool. Yeah, they just got a new show too. But I mean, it's cool. Let's see. Like for me, Epcot is Guardians, and then Magic Kingdom. I forget what rides over there.
They got rid of Splash Mountain.
I forget what's
What a
over
waste.
there.
It's a Princess Tiana ride now. Princess
Who's
and the
that?
Frog.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, it's Princess and the Frog.
Weird
It's
things
based
now.
out of Louisiana. Yeah.
We go to Florida to experience Louisiana. Like, just
It's the
dumb
bayou.
combination. Wow.
What's the difference, really? Though crawfish.
I don't know. Well, so you go to Disney essentially for golf.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I read this statistic and I found it quite interesting. The average adult spends $225 a year on their hobbies.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, I wish.
That sounds like an afternoon.
How many
Who are they
hobbies do I
polling
get?
here?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Like Disney hobby right off the get, that's $1,000 for that season pass. Golf, I mean, I'm minimally spending $70, even if the round's free.
Well, if you think about it, golf, included with it, golf apparel,
Oh my god!
golf
Yeah.
equipment, golf balls, and then playing golf. And then while you're playing golf, you're usually consuming things, getting those turn glizzies. $225 a year?
I feel
What
like
do you think you spend on golf?
Oh, well, I mean, oh my God. That's impossible to know, really, because the amount of
Balls.
creative accounting I do, so my wife doesn't have an exact tally. Well, I mean, you think, okay, like the country club I was at last year that in itself was 10 grand a year.
Yeah.
That was before all that other stuff we listed. Thankfully, I'm not there anymore. It wasn't right for me. But I don't know. I would say
You took care of so many other things though within the parameters of that membership though, because all the kids got to go swimming.
swimming, you're right. You could knock it down a little.
I would say like $3,000 of that was like golf.
Easily. I would say, what is the number golf costs no less than $15,000 a year. I would say like at a minimum.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm just trying to
That's
guess a
what I
round
spent
number.
on indoor golf last year.
you can easily spend $225 on a single day of golf.
Easily.
Because
God,
think
yeah.
about tee times. Tee
I could
times are like
lose $225 in balls in a single day.
tee times are what? $50, $60, $70 now.
Yeah, minimum. If you're
Depends-
playing on the weekend, more.
Depending on which balls you play with,
Easily.
What
You did some math
Well,
over here?
just to
What do
put
you
in
got?
perspective, like I played over 300 rounds last year, and let's just say $20. That's $6,000,
Did $20.
yeah, 20.
and that's
Bump
like
it up
for
to like
paying.
40.
I know. That's what I was just saying. I did like a average that's super low. So like minimum, I'm spending like 15, 20 on real golf, 15, 20 on indoor.
That's why I can't take up bowling. If I add another thing in,
We don't know. No,
Dude,
more possible.
bowling used to be freaking cheap too, man. I remember when I was in high school, I go to practice on
Last year.
No. I was 10 years ago, I was a sophomore.
Oh.
But,
Oh.
dude, I would go to the bowling alley with my dad. It would be called Quarter Mania. You pay a $6 cover, and then after that, each game is a quarter.
Could you imagine if golf was a quarter?
Quarter a hole.
Even a quarter a hole wouldn't be bad.
I'd take it all day.
You pay like a $6 cover,
Yeah.
quarter a hole.
It's $170 to play all day at Deer Run,
Oh,
which is kind of nice.
a TPC course?
Yes, sir.
It's not bad.
There is a place out in Indiana. There's an executive par 3 course.
Sandy. Oh, never mind.
And it's I'm pretty sure in Twilight it's all you could play once you pay your fee, but you have to walk.
Oh, count me way out.
Way out.
It's a
Like
par 3
beyond
course.
gone.
There's like
And then count me out
3
again
par
because
fours.
par 3 course.
Usually can't drive on par threes. So like you couldn't drive on the course anyway.
We're so lazy now. I used to walk for high school and college, but now it's like I don't want to walk.
So there's a big debate over, do hole-in-ones on par 3 courses count as a hole-in-one?
I think they do.
I have thought a lot about this, primarily while sitting on the toilet. And I used to think so. I used to think you're golfing, you're standing on a tee box, you hit a hole, goes in hole-in-one.
You're golfing.
However, you only generally in an 18-hole course have roughly 4 opportunities at a hole-in-one. Par 3s, 4 par 3s. You're now playing a par 3 course, so you have this sort of additional amount of opportunities. You're like only playing the holes where you can get this achievement. And to me, that tips the scale away from the obscurity or the rarity of making a hole-in-one because you're only playing hole-in-one potential holes. That kind of shifts my opinion on it a little bit.
What if you're on a par 3 course and they have the occasional par 4 and you hole in the par 4? That's got to count.
I get your logic. I just think like because of how many times we play courses that have like unfair par 5s and par 4s, like that we deserve to, if we do get one on those par 3 courses, that's fine because of how many times we aren't allowed that.
All right. We've got the Des Plaines Night Golf kind of up a little north from us. Some of the holes are, they range anywhere from like 75 yards to 150 or 160 yards. And a lot of them are right around the 100-yard range. Let's say I bought an unlimited golf pass there and I golf there 2, 3, 4 times a week. And I tell somebody I have 20 hole-in-ones. And how many do you have, Gary?
2.
Okay. If I was standing next to you and said I have 20 and you have 2, wouldn't you sort of find yourself going, well, his are all on these little par 3 courses though?
I don't know.
Or would you be
gotta
like,
make it in the hole?
They're full-blown 20. Good job. Way to go. I'm not going to explain why that number is so obnoxious.
Crazy, yeah. I think, dude, if you're playing golf and it's a golf course and you make it in the hole
from 75 yards out on a par 3 course, so be it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm only
because when you get a
presenting the
triple
idea.
bogey, it's a triple bogey there.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but it was only 75 yards away.
Yeah, we didn't count that.
No, and I think they're all considered hole-in-ones. That's like, bring it back to bowling.
I agree with that.
You could throw 12 shitty strikes that don't hit the pocket, but they'll all go down with your score at the end, 300. You know what I mean?
How long is a bowling lane?
60 feet.
All right, what if you were playing on one that was like 33 feet? And I'm like, dude, I bowled 300. You're like, yeah, but you were like halfway there already.
It's harder.
It's harder?
Yeah.
I see how little I know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Yeah.
bowling. Just know
Is
my
it really
hands are
harder?
sticky.
Why?
It's harder because it all depends. It's like, how you go to the arcade and go to mini bowling?
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to score high on those?
Well, yeah, and you're whipping those things like baseballs.
Well, yeah.
What's that called?
You bring it closer.
Mini bowling?
No, you know what I'm talking about. With the holes.
A bowling ball?
No, what's that game in the arcade?
Bowling.
No. It's like there's a
Keep doing this. Here, hold on. Do it a few more times. I almost got it.
what do you,
Are you throwing beanbags?
no, okay, so there's like those holes and then there's those big circles that like protect the holes.
Are you talking about bozo buckets?
No, God.
Skee ball?
Oh my God.
Wow.
skee
You didn't
ball.
know what skee ball was?
I forget the names of things.
If you gave me more of I don't know. I guess it's not.
I was in Texas and I was playing golf with this guy. I was like, "Do you want to play another 18 after this?" He's like, "No, I have a professional skee ball tournament." I was like, "Oh," and then he went into it. I was like, "Well, that's crazy that you're making money off that. Good for you and rock on." But I was just like, never heard that one before.
He's like, yeah, hoping to make top 6 out of the 6 people who show up.
Yeah, I was like, when you said no to golf, I was like, okay.
Yo, so speaking of being 6 to 6, Grace Charis, or however you say her name, she entered a tournament. She goes, I entered my first tournament, or won my first tournament. She was like one of one people in her division.
Wow.
That was a while ago.
Does that feel like a hole-in-one on a par 3 course?
All hole-in-ones count?
All hole-in-ones count?
Like, at that point, do you win money? Do you just win your buy-in?
You know what? I think there's some people who would pay for a first place. You know what I mean? Like,
Without a doubt.
I don't need my money back.
I agree with that.
I want the trophy. I want the accolades. What about Bubba Watson?
Dude, he's been going.
But what's he got going on?
Shut up, you incompetent asshats.
All
Anyways,
right.
back to Nellie. You know I dated her roommate back in college, but the whole time I had my eyes on that golfing minx Nellie Ann Corder. I can't wait to pound my porcelain pecker to that swimsuit issue the way I did. To the 1998 J.C. Penney Winter Gnome collection back behind the shed in my mum's garden. Shut up, Larry. Don't look at me with those judging eyes.
Oh, my God.
You were there helping me.
Apparently, Gizmo doesn't want to talk about Bubba Watson. He wants to get into Nelly Corda. All right, fine. We'll skip ahead.
How did he know I was looking at him?
We'll move forward in the
We'll
show.
skip ahead and go back to it. I got he got some signal that was not right.
Well, speaking of what Gizmo's talking about here, did you hear Nelly Corda is going to be in next year's swimsuit edition, Sports Illustrated? What are your thoughts on this? Nelly Corda, early announcement, she's going to be in the 2025 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. What are we thinking here, guys?
I like it because she's an athlete and she's going to show that golfers are athletes and
Yes.
golfers are athletes, and she's a very pretty one, and I think it'll be very enjoyable to see.
I think she's hot.
Yeah.
It's gonna look good.
Yeah. I mean, well, right. I mean, speaking respectfully,
Absolutely.
she's got a very athletic physique, you know?
She'd have to give you 12 shots when you played golf and me.
She's giving me
Minimum.
She's giving me like
40.
50.
Dude, all right. She's one of the greatest female golfers on the planet. Are you embarrassed just getting completely
Absolutely
destroyed
not.
by her?
Absolutely not. No way.
I'm not. Of
I'm
course
not.
not.
I would be happy if she destroyed me and I got to watch that.
I'd be happy if I could compete with her for a hole. You know what I mean?
Just
like one solid hole
might.
going back and forth.
You know,
Might happen.
you get lucky, or you just hit 4 solid shots like I saw you last week do.
Might have to reach out to my Sports Illustrated contacts, see if I can get in on this swimsuit shoot. They might need help. It's golf related.
Yeah,
I could do some stories, edit
Tell her
some
about-
video.
Tell her about the sticks.
Yeah, 69 of them.
69. Listen, Nelly, you going up there, and then Gary's gonna do the thing.
Ski ball.
Ski ball.
Oh my God. What one hell of a show we got here. Also, the season's not even over, and I heard she's been chosen to be the LPGA Player of the Year.
There's 3
Nice,
events left,
nice.
and she got chosen it yesterday, I think.
And what I read was it's mathematically impossible for anyone else to beat her at this
Wow,
point.
good
It doesn't
for
matter.
her.
She doesn't even have to show up, and she's won the season.
I like when she met Tiger and she was very,
Can I please have an autograph? And can my
it's
brother
Tiger,
have
dude.
one too?
Yeah, and he was so nice, and it was just nice to see. I like that.
I love that moment where he's like, yeah, absolutely. Let me put my Rolex on first. And he did. He took a moment to get his watch fixed up nice. He's like, all right, picture time. Of course.
Tiger.
So before Gizmo jumped us ahead, I was going to talk about Bubba Watson donates a house after making an ace at the Indonesian Masters. He made his departure from Live Golf. His points were too low for the year. He's been exiled. He's out. But then heads over to Indonesia and plays in their Masters. I don't like this idea that there's Masters everywhere. I feel like there should just be one. Come up with a new name. Have your own name.
I noticed that. There's an Australian Masters.
Yeah.
Is there a Canadian Masters?
You know what? Who gives a shit?
Like, I thought there was just one, the Masters.
That's the way it should be.
It's called the Masters.
Like, I would love to be decked out in like some of these like the Indonesian Masters apparel where it's
Go
like
to Augusta
it's
with
like
it
the
on.
wrong shape with the little flag on it. You know?
No, you know what it could be? It could be the exact same colors.
Yes.
But just wherever country they're at.
Yeah, just some dumb shape that you don't know what it is. You're like, oh, this is the Guam Masters.
That's so far away.
It really would be. So how did this work though? It was the tournament determined that anybody who makes a hole in one, they're giving away a house for that. How did that work, Josh?
So this tournament, they were donating houses for families in need for hole-in-ones. And he made it in the third round on Saturday. And then what's even cooler is a guy named Fachara Kongwatma. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how you say it.
10 minutes later,
Yeah.
he hit a hole-in-one on the same hole. And
Wow.
that's only the fourth time in the Asian Tour history that one player made, or more than one player made a hole-in-one on the same hole, which is crazy. So both of them got to donate a house for families in need.
Do they
So-
get to pick?
I don't know.
Like, could you imagine you hit the hole in one and you're cheering and you're like, you get a house. I don't even need one, but this is insane.
Like Ellen,
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
a house. Or no,
That's
it's
Oprah.
Oprah.
Yeah. You get a house.
Wrong person, wrong show.
It's all right.
See, you mix up people. I mix up ski ball.
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever that move is.
Do you feel a little like disappointed that your hole in one was not visually seen the entire way, but you still got one?
I'm not disappointed. I just am like most people really think that'd be cool. Like, man, if this was on video, that'd be great.
Oh, well, video is one thing, but I mean, like to see it.
No, because I have sort of this issue, this optical issue where a lot of times when the ball like leaves the sky and gets down to like the tree line or whatever the horizon is, I lose the ball anyway. Like,
That's why I drive most of the time, I guess.
probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think my LASIK is working anymore.
That's
I might
not
need a touch up or something.
I've never had an eye test, like a professional eye test.
Get out of here, really?
Well, how do you know if you're blind or not?
I don't.
You could be.
my God,
You don't know, you have
dude.
nothing to compare it against.
I couldn't
Nope.
even drive without my contacts.
Have you ever randomly put on a pair of someone's glasses and you're like, oh my God, this is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
superpowers.
My dad's got like those old.
How have you never
thick-
had just one eye exam, though? Even as a little kid, just check the health of your eyes.
Like I mean, you did it in school, but that was nothing. You would just do that in school to go get a letter from the nurse saying, "Hey, go take this kid to get his eye tested." And I'd never had anything after that.
Huh.
Yeah,
So you're
I plan
probably
on doing
blind.
it soon. Yeah,
Let's just all assume you're blind.
I think I'm.
You didn't even see that.
yeah.
I think I'm like far stuff is starting to get a little blurry to me.
So you're nearsighted, hard to see far away.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've been noticing I squint and I get headaches. So I, might
couldn't
need to go
read
get a-
Dan's Golf World from here with my contacts off.
Wow.
You're always messing with your contacts. You like lose one out of nowhere, they're flying out of your head.
I remember driving a concrete truck with 10 yards on, going down 57, and I dropped it on the ground, and now I have
There's
dust.
dirt and
My truck was clean as like, I used to armor all the floors because I was so OCD, but I threw it in my mouth, put it back in, and it burned like for 5 minutes, and it's just pouring.
Meanwhile, you're still going like 81 miles an
Well,
hour.
it's impossible.
Flying.
You can't go over 64.
Did you just say you put it in your mouth and then put it back in your eye?
1,000%.
I mean, if I was in a situation, to me, my instincts would say that would be the best way to clean it off.
Yeah, that's the only way I could. I had no water, no nothing, so I was like, yeah. And you don't want to do water well, you don't want to do your mouth, but like, you know, the amoebas or something in the water could like make you go blind, blah, blah. That's why you got to use solution.
When I was 13, that happened to my dad because he wears contacts too, and we're out playing baseball, and you're in the middle of a diamond. He goes, "Oh no!" I'm
I
like,
hate
"What?"
that feeling.
He goes, "I dropped my contact." So the whole team, a whole bunch of 13-year-olds, and the rest of the coaches are looking for this contact. It's been at least 15 minutes.
Oh, by then it's dried out and done for.
No.
What?
He looks down. It was on his arm. on
Okay,
his
first
skin.
of all, if everybody's looking, that's cheating. He's got it on his arm. Everybody's digging around on the ground. I'm just saying,
He
like,
didn't
Wanted
know.
to break.
you got to make it fair. Put it in the ground so we can all find it. Have a fair shot here. Did you guys ever
always
see
end up
that?
weird.
Did you ever see the video of the lady who was at like the eye doctor or whatever, and they were pulling contacts like out of like her upper eye?
That's horrible.
Something like 15 of them, like a crazy amount. They just kept like pulling them out. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
I want to watch that later.
I don't even know like what to search to find it, but I was on Instagram or something, and they were literally like she had like a Q-tip or something, and she had her eye open, and she was like going up in there and like pulling them down and out, and like putting them aside or whatever. I think she pulled out at least 15, and she was saying there's still more in there.
That's disgusting.
How do you lose that many contacts and not know that they're just going up in your head?
How are they not like just randomly coming back down though? Because like I've had it go behind my eye, and then you just do the thing where you like move it.
What thing? You have to put your finger like up under your eyelid?
I don't know. I just move it like this around, and then
I make
hopefully
my eyes water just watching it.
Ugh.
catch some kind of the contact and have it come back.
I think if I have to get glasses, I think I might rock the glasses for a long time.
I couldn't do the contacts. I had one set one time, and it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to like get one into my eye, and then now I've got one in and the other one not, and then it took me like even longer to get the other one in, and I just every instinct in my body was like, no, your eye's gonna close.
Super good at it.
Well, you can't get super good at it if you can never get started. Like you got to like get going. I don't think like my eyeball openings are big enough. Like when I would like peel it open, the opening wasn't as big as the contact.
I don't know. For me, I just pull it down and then I put it there and then I look down at it and then it's in the middle of my eye.
No, didn't work on mine. Nah,
We're done with that.
No.
Touching orifices are not fun.
Oh my god.
Now I'm seeing you do have really,
Yeah, I don't have big openings.
No.
Beady eyes.
Yeah,
really thin.
I'm real
openings.
suspicious, you know.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, here, let me put it in my mouth.
Oh, ew.
And you just go.
Is
We
it
got a full
contaminated?
demonstration here.
Oh.
My eyes are watering.
Did it go up in? Is it
No,
behind your
full,
eye? Is
full.
it in your brain?
No, I can see you.
Now, when you know it's like half on, half off, can you only like see half blurry, half not, or is it like a lens where like you have to see it dead on in the middle to be able to see out of?
The dead on middle thing is the thing, but like what I don't like is like when you rip it and you don't know that you ripped it, and now you have blurry.
Wait, how do you rip it?
Moving it around. Messing
Those are
with
soft. Those are easy to rip.
It. Yeah, they're super easy to rip.
Yeah, but do people wear the hard ones anymore?
My
Is that-
dad does. Yeah, he's
would
got
never
this.
do that.
Dude, these things are
They're like
hard,
glass.
and they're like small. Like you know how big that was. My dad's probably like half the size.
See, I need that.
I'm
They'll
bigger
fit
than
in my
most.
little eye hole. Jesus. What about this breakfast ball debate? So I threw this out there this week. I don't know for anybody who saw it. Check it out. It's on my Instagram. But I put up a video kind of joining in on the SI Golf Bad Takes Week. And I throw out this concept. It's a bad take. I get it. It's fine. And I'm okay with that. But I'm just curious. You know, the breakfast ball is so welcomed on the first tee. Like, yeah, hit another one, breakfast ball. If you hit your first shot, great. Why can't you just save the breakfast ball? Like, I don't need it now. I'm going to need it. I'm positive I'm going to need it. But, you know, with the first tee, we're all happy-go-lucky. Go again. That shot sucked. It's like, but you come out strong, hit a great opening tee shot, take the breakfast ball and put it back in your pocket. I don't see the problem with it. Do you support this or oppose this idea?
Oh man, it's got to be talked about prior to the round or on the first tee that's okay and everybody's in agreement. And
But nobody has to pre-discuss the standard breakfast ball. Like, it just gets said.
we all get yelled like, you know, we're taking two. And then
Yeah.
everybody's like, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe four. No, we don't do that. But I agree that it has to be discussed. Otherwise, your breakfast ball is lost if you hit a good shot in the first hole. And it sucks to suck. It's cool to be good, but then it sucks to be so good that if you didn't suck, you know. What do you think?
Me? I mean, I need breakfast balls.
Yeah.
We'll give
Like
you're
on the
different.
13th hole, you're like mid fairway.
I think after the front nine, it should be called lunch balls.
You know what? And I feel like you should get more lunch balls.
And then
lunch
second
is usually
dinner,
Yeah.
and then pre
Yeah.
midnight snack, and
Get some dessert balls too.
And then there's like a par 3 buffet. You can kind of revisit and keep
Yeah.
snacking.
we should just mulligan every hole.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm done.
That's
Yes,
all right.
well.
Now, what are some you guys been around the block a couple times for golf? You guys been around the scene. What are some cool and fun ways people have integrated like a mulligan or like a breakfast ball? Like if you like had to do something to get the mulligan or breakfast ball. Like with my friends, we have a baby driver. We call it Mjolnir, Thor. We have to hit that off it's usually just for tee shots. We have to hit it off the tee, and then we take that ball. That's the only way we can.
I've actually never played with a rule like that, but I like it. I could kind of get on board with that. Like, okay, yeah, you know what? You messed up. You want to redo? You don't get a redo with like your good club.
Yeah.
You get a redo with this little baby guy.
And the thing's, it's a legit driver. It's just this tall.
For me, like
Jesus.
I always play those games. Like if there's like 2 kids or 3 kids or 4 kids that aren't good at golf, I play a scramble with them, and then I always say I get to redo one shot within the parameters of every hole.
If you're doing like a 2v1
Like,
or
yeah,
something.
they're doing like they're playing a full out scramble against me. I get to redo one shot per hole. That's the only reason why but that's within any part of the hole though. So I could take a 4-foot putt if I want and redo that, which I deserve because there's 2 people hitting 2 shots every time.
I mean, you could get pretty creative with it. You could say
Yeah.
like, okay, fine. You can get a redo, but you can't use your driver for the next 2 holes or something. I don't know. You can come up with anything.
Well, you don't drink, so like I was gonna say, we're gonna have to do a shotgun
Or
and
a
then
shot,
Do
yeah.
the thing where you put the driver on your head, and then you have to hit within 30 seconds.
You play whack-a-mole.
I will allow that all day. That
Like
seems
game
like
of
fun.
whack fuck here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could do all of that because
Josh does it, gets down to like a 1. He's like, I just need to do this every time. We're like, what do we create?
But I mean, if you're doing all of that, obviously you're not, playing like a real score.
Yeah.
So I guess you could get pretty creative. If you're doing stuff like that, it's not like an official USGA, loggable score. So why not chug beers and do pin the tail on the donkey,
Yeah.
whatever you're talking about.
Down.
Yeah, because that's what me and my friends do. Usually we get a breakfast ball each, and we usually save them until we need them. Like it'll be like back 9, and we'll still use a breakfast ball because we haven't used it yet.
Which one are you guys more excited about? The upcoming match between Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy versus the Bryson DeChambeau Brooks Koepka, or the celebrity match, the superstars match coming up? Ken Griffey Jr., Michael Phelps, Charles Barkley, Mark Wahlberg, Bill Murray, Nate Bargatze, Wayne Gretzky, and Blake Griffin.
I'm more excited about Rory and Scotty and Bryson and Brooks.
Here's my thoughts. I'm positive that'll be better golf.
Oh yeah,
I also feel like it's settling this like multi-year score that's like kind of this tension point. But I think the superstar match with Charles Barkley, Bill Murray, these guys could be pretty entertaining.
I think it would be really funny, especially if you got Bill Murray and Nate Bargatze going back and forth.
Yeah.
If you get those two on, like comedically wise, that'd be probably one of the funniest things you'll see in golf.
I also think I'm kind of excited to see Ken Griffey Jr. hit the ball.
Me too.
I was actually gonna
That's
say
my
that,
all-time
too.
favorite baseball player.
All time?
He's pretty
All
good.
time.
I think if that was not the literal week of my next child's, due date, whatever, potentially, I would try to get there to that one.
This one seems a lot of fun.
See if I
Oh,
can
yeah,
get some
if you're
media
going, that's
passes.
gonna be
And
a
plus,
blast.
plus, you got Michael Phelps, who's really good. Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg, Mark, he's out there. He's gonna
Mark's
be
a
so
stick.
competitive.
Yeah, Mark's always
Blake
competitive.
Griffin's the same way, and this lineup, the only person out here that I have a feeling that will have trouble and like odd man out, Wayne Gretzky.
I've heard he's decent.
Yeah.
Look at who his son-in-law is.
That's true too.
Well, also, he's just one of the most athletic human beings alive.
And the swing of a hockey stick is the same as a golf swing almost. So
And that's what Aaron Rodgers said. He thinks that hockey players produce the best golfers.
Yeah,
I
in
can
terms
see
of
I can
like
see that. I can
cross
see that.
they don't
sport.
slice it as much either.
Baseball players struggle.
Big time they slice it. But I mean, baseball is the second best sport to go into golf, I feel.
But I also feel like baseball players have like the biggest sort of curve. You know what I mean? To overcome.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For me, for example, I played baseball my whole life, and then going to hit golf balls, depending on which way I hit, because I used to golf righty, now I golf lefty, both of them. And now I'm noticing with hockey players that when they follow through, they come through, and you know how you're supposed to turn the club at the end? They turn their sticks at the end, or else
that's what helps.
the puck's
they
gonna
trap
be
it better.
gone.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. But baseball, yeah, you could really struggle.
The biggest risk, I think, of power hitters with that sort of lack of accuracy is the danger to everyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, you're bombing a ball 300 yards in a direction you have no clue. And speaking of, did you guys hear this Australian golfer who took one to the eye?
No.
Yep.
For real? Lost vision in I don't know which eye. But he's
Did it pop?
I don't know. I'm not sure. The photo I saw, eye was closed, super bruised up, and he's completely lost vision.
Yeah.
Like the dude that fought Kimbo Slice in his eye was just like,
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Did we get the eye punched out of his head?
they're just these big dudes and they're in like these like, ghetto-ish areas, and like Kimbo Slice is this beast of a man, and like sadly he passed away, but like he rocked him and it looked like his eye like exploded, but he's still smiling with his gold teeth and everything. Everything was cool.
Jesus. It says here that it fractured his left cheekbone and eye socket, required immediate surgery with more procedures expecting in the upcoming months. He spent 2 weeks in intensive care, vision completely lost in his left eye.
That's the eye I need.
Facing an estimated 6 to 12 months of healing.
Oh my God.
And doctors have told him he can't swing a club for at least 6 months.
That's the worst part.
That's terrible, especially
Oh my
because
God.
on the shot before he hit a nice drive down the fairway, and then it was literally when he was coming back into the cart.
And he just takes a total stray.
Mm-hmm. Because it was during the Pro-Am round. It wasn't even tournament round.
Oh, that's even, I mean, you know what? I don't know why, but that's even worse because it was like a pointless round. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what? I was going for my dreams and out here and competing. It's like, no. You were doing one of those like practice rounds where people play to suck and play with
And
you.
think about like when you're a righty and you're looking over, like my left eye is everything.
Well, that's an interesting thought because I'm left eye dominant.
Yeah.
Of course, my left eye is everything. But being right eye dominant, you're talking about the importance of your left eye.
Oh yeah, like I mean, you're just down there and you're just like looking at the hole like this, and like, I would need it so bad. Anything that disrupts vision in golf is huge. Like if I played with no contacts on, I don't know what I'd shoot.
Would you rather lose an eye or a hand?
Kingpin. Ever see that movie?
Yeah. Speaking of Bill Murray.
Yeah. Great film.
An eye
Which
or a
hand?
hand? Left eye, left hand.
I'm losing.
No, it's
an
got to
eye.
be dominant hand. If it's going to be your
I'm
dominant
losing
eye,
an
got to be
eye.
your dominant hand.
Well, he was saying he was right eye dominant. So I was saying non-dominant eye, non-dominant hand.
Okay.
I'm losing an eye.
You,
Do I look good still? Like, is it like a fun loss of eye, or is
No,
it like
you're going to be like that governor with the patch on his head.
yeah, you either have like one of those like weird glass eyes that like never tracks right. It's like
Miss Chokes on Dick on South Park, or it's just like,
I've never seen that, but
yeah,
sure.
go watch things.
No,
You know,
He don't watch nothing. man.
I know he doesn't.
no.
When he saw the Batman, I was so proud of him because I love the Batman. So when he saw that, I was like, let's go.
Josh, what are you picking?
What? I need my hands. I'm picking eye.
You're losing an eye.
I bowl.
What if
with,
like
I
the
bowl
next
with
day you
both
lose
my
the next
hands.
eye? Oh, that would suck.
I bowl with 2 hands.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, depth perception is a big deal, but you could you at least still have like target lines.
Sure.
You've got like, you know, a direction, whatever.
I'm half in the bag anyways when I bowl, so like my vision's already blurred.
Well, fair enough. All right. You guys are both losing an eye. I'll keep note of it.
All right, what are you
Josh and
doing?
Gary will.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Neither. I'm not playing this
Come
game.
on.
I play your stupid shit.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I think you're right. I think you gotta lose an eye.
You
got
gotta.
to.
Dude, like, I ain't playing golf one-handed my whole life.
No, they have those things now where they kind of just like you just put a robo hand on and you get a little cup in there, be like Captain Hook.
To the
Jesus
boom
Christ.
box. Not the boom box.
All right, all right.
Have you seen Hook?
I have.
Thank God. Dustin Hoffman. Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams is in that movie.
Okay. You still love
It's
it?
old. It's like a 90s or 80s
Well, that's why I
Peter
thought he
Pan
might have
film.
saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm kidding.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah. I've
You know what the
seen
boom
Okay.
box is?
it. Yeah.
Put
The
that
Scorpions?
on. We're gonna put a list. I'm gonna put it right here. of
That
all
Dan's
the movies.
never gonna watch.
That
Oh,
Dan
no.
will never, ever
ever.
watch.
No,
He won't even
movies
look
that
at the
he's
list.
seen. Movies that he's seen.
Oh.
It'll be a smaller list.
Yeah, that'd be easy. Yeah, but there's like 7 or 8 things written down.
But then music, it's like,
Yeah.
That's the one where he put. Oh, you haven't listened to that? Put that down there.
you have to use this thing and then just scroll down.
Josh,
What do we got going?
We got some videos to react to, right?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's time.
We got some good ones.
And then I
too.
got a little game for you guys.
I like games. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna do yours first that
All
you
right.
sent me.
All right, fire them up here. It's my favorite part of the show.
Got them right here. Got 'em
And I
right
never
here.
let Josh see him in advance. I want some like real reacts. All right, I
one-
titled this one in the notes.
Yeah, we got to mute this one.
Yeah, I titled it like, "What the fuck even is this thing?" But Gary, I don't know why. I just thought of
Oh,
you
jeez.
out riding around this thing in the woods. First of all, it's
Why?
a piece of engineering brilliance. But second of all, I have no idea why.
What is that?
Let's just make biking harder.
I just instantly imagined Gary in the woods using this thing.
You hit every bump you hit is just.
He's actually doing
hurt.
As soon as
surprisingly
I
well.
saw it, I in my brain went, "That looks fun." And then Dan said what he said. I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, of
What?
course.
That one's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you could pull it off.
I rock it.
Yeah. I think you can.
And I do have my adventures in the woods. So,
I feel like he needs to have like a Pee Wee Herman costume while
Yeah.
he's riding. that.
except it'd be at night with a flashlight with like a bottle of Jack and like a cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
I think equally fun to that would be one of those like 2-person bikes,
I think there
I'd
should
rock
be
one.
there
but
should be
going
another one.
through like all of that stuff. So
You wanna
you're, like,
try it
the
with
two
me?
pe- Yeah,
To make the world's longest.
I kind of would.
All right.
I don't know why. I
He
just
wouldn't
feel
even
like
drive on my ATV. He's like, I've ridden in things before. I'm
yeah,
like, you
but
not
that's
trust
because
me?
you were in control of the speed. Okay. This is a quick sidebar. I'm here, I'm hanging out one day, and I get a text or whatever. Gary's like, "Hey, I'm here," or whatever. Come outside. I don't remember how it happened. I go outside, and he's in one of these like side by side ATV things, and he was like. I'm like, "Dude, you drove that all the way here from wherever?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was doing like 98 miles an hour down the road, like whizzing here. It didn't take me any
doesn't go
time at
over
all."
70.
And then he's like, "You want to get in?" No,
He's like,
not
I've
at all.
driven in things before.
Yeah, I
and
was
I
like-
was like, okay, no, seriously, come on. And he's like, no. I'm like, what the?
That was my response. I said, "I've ridden in things before. I'm fine."
All right, I'll be back.
Do you think? Are you getting in?
What, in what?
Whatever he was driving 98 miles an hour to get here?
70.
No.
No, not even a little.
It had a roll cage and everything, though.
Yeah, the fact that it needs one is why I was terrified. That thing doesn't have a roll cage. Why? Because no one's gonna die.
You'll be fine.
Oh, jeez. What's this next one?
All right.
No, I wouldn't get it.
I titled this "This is Gary in 20 years."
Okay.
Attempting to golf.
Which one am I?
One beer.
No, Dad. Tell me.
I just want a beer, honey. I enjoy having a beer playing golf. Shoot me.
Tell Cece to get it.
Cece!
Can we just laugh together?
I just keep telling you I need a beer to calm my nerves. You think it's a joke?
Okay, fine. Do you want to get a beer?
I don't think I've ever played a round of golf without drinking a beer in my entire life.
Cece, can you go get Dad a beer? Seriously, please. 2 Miller Lights. I love you. You want some of this? It has electrolytes.
There's two. I literally got
Did
so
the
lost.
relief?
I swear I was in a different neighborhood.
We suck. Cheers.
You suck. Cheers. Well, when he does this, I was like, this isn't a joke. And then he said it. I was like, I felt all of his pain.
Did you connect with him emotionally?
Oh, my
I did.
God.
Yeah.
I did. There's sometimes at bowling where I'm just like, I'll throw like a couple bad shots. I'm like, I need it.
Just give me a beer.
I
don't
played
know.
4
Tell
rounds.
Cece to get me a beer.
Hey,
Like, I just-
Cece.
Get over here and give me a beer.
Where's the beers?
Oh.
Oh, all right. This is worst case scenario, okay? Worst case scenario. This is every golfer's nightmare situation right here.
What is it? Is this cart girl body bag me?
Go ahead. Not ideal.
Great, don't laugh at it.
You got great.
Great, don't laugh at it.
Every golfer's fear. You want to hit that one good shot.
I know who that guy is. He's with DOD King.
Oh, well, I don't know who he is, but he just lived out one of my greatest nightmares.
Yeah.
And that is hitting a ball in front of the cart girl, failing miserably, and then her laughing at you. I have
is
woken
bad.
up in sweats from that exact nightmare situation.
Yeah.
That's real.
That is rough.
Yeah.
It is
You know what's
really
more rough is when your drunk friend that has a little bit of game like tries to hit on the car girl and you're just like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. You need to shut your mouth.
Do you know how many people are making YouTube videos of golfing just to go flirt with the golf cart or
Right,
cart
copious.
girls?
So that's no longer like a bonus feature. That's like the main mission. That's
Yeah.
The main mission.
That's no
Yeah.
longer the side quest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get it.
What happens when
Wow.
she's from the geriatric retirement home and she's just there because she's done with school? Like being a teacher and she's like,
Then maybe your game will go a little farther and you finally got a chance.
Yeah, maybe. All right, next one.
It's never the wrong time to be out of pocket. I like to title these.
I love that.
Shut the fuck up! Why? Listen!
Got a bad storm coming, that's why.
Oh my gosh. Tornadoes?
If we tell you that you need to shelter because there's a tornado, it's already produced 2 tornadoes. If we tell you that you need to shelter, you need to go to the back of this hallway where he's pointing. Go through the double doors.
scared of her.
Security will take you to the very back of the warehouse where there are no windows. And that's where you will be.
I'll show you tornadoes.
Don't be an idiot. This is serious, y'all.
This is serious,
Get the fuck
y'all.
out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll leave.
I'll show you a
How could
tornado.
you touch a dude after that's hilarious and you're going to touch him because like, dude, don't touch him.
I'll show you a tornado.
Look at this comment.
Look at
This
his eyes.
band sucks.
Hold on, is there anything else good in the comments? Just give it a scroll.
They really telling a crowd of drunk people to be
I think
serious.
that's a great point.
I support the tornado guy. So I supported the kid.
Have you ever dropped a comment that got 20,000 likes?
No.
I don't know that I have. That's
That was one of the things on TikTok when I had my account, like, you know, be funny on a big viral thing. Like I've had over like 100,000 likes on.
on a comment.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Wow.
I've
That's
had to
impressive.
delete comments because of the notifications. I'm like, I'm over. Because then it went from like statues of like Confederacies and should they be taken up or down, serious topic, whatever. And then it turned into them making fun of my calves. And I'm like, how did this happen?
All right. We've talked about this story on the podcast before.
All right.
So
Looks like my old friend Randy Saros to the left.
Ball's back. Hey, if you get it back, you get to go again.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We gotta throw a lefty now. That's you.
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
you did that at a party?
I did. It was a very similar moment. And yes, I did do that. Very proud of
This
it.
one.
I bet he falls.
This one's
Is this,
hilarious.
is this Jason Kelsey?
It looks
With
like
his
it.
wacky shirt on.
I was just about to say.
Wait, he's using his wall. This is going to go bad. This is going bad. You don't do this. Oh, he's hammered. He can't even stand. Of course he is.
I like how he carries.
Get a little more dialed in there. Focus. all his money? God.
And the ball's still on the mat.
Oh, and he's in the net now?
Oh, you big stupid fuck.
Dude. Wow.
Oh, the biggest and stupidest
That,
fucks.
you know what? He is a top golf legend right there.
That's a one.
Could you imagine
Wow.
being underneath that? Just like,
A bunch of money falls because then all of a sudden like, the dude ends up in the net. It's like a whole thing.
you're like, do you want more balls, Dan?
Give me my beer.
This one is nuts because I've been at a dolphin show where animals
Act not right.
they pooped in the water.
Oh.
but
Now, is a
nothing like
dolphin
this.
show the water version of a donkey show?
I don't know, but
Hope
let's
not.
check this out.
All right.
It may be a way of communicating to make their presence known. You see, sound waves travel about 4.5 times faster.
Oh, whale shark. Okay. Kid's not feeling it, is he? Are they get like a net out and skim it?
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh! They just got poop douched.
Way worse.
That is fantastic.
Isn't that awesome?
I
Yes.
guarantee you those orcas are smart enough that they planned that.
They 100% knew what they were doing.
That would be like you and me in a tank together.
Yeah, except for they're not as much poop as we would have, but
Much
similar.
more.
Yeah, we would have way more.
Here we got this one. You see what you
That
just
looks
see
like
what he's
Chicago.
doing.
Wait. You can't do that.
What are you doing?
Well, he's over here on East 33rd Street just piping his driver.
Hey, I'll tell you something. That was a great DOD.
Dude, you know what? He had the sound.
Yeah.
I mean, he compressed the ball, but
Houston,
where
Texas.
in the hell is that ball going?
Where's it say? Houston?
Houston, Katy, Texas.
Dude, jump in the comments here. What do we got?
What do we got? What do we got?
Nobody knows what it hit.
Dude should be thrown in jail.
Yeah. Nah.
Bro just hit DOD in a city. Mario Golf in real life. New Donk City.
All I know is if you're on that street in Chicago, that's not good.
All right, let's see a few of the hidden comments.
Oh no.
We got to get in there. This is where it really
What
happens.
course is this? Pebble Beach. Skyview, Jersey City. Brooklyn. How do you say that?
Municipal.
Municipal.
There we go. Sound it out.
There we go. And
Wow.
we got one more.
Today, Junior.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This was Dan before The Biggest Loser.
This is not how adults. Wait, he's in like slip-on slippers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's me, Mario, and I need to get to the next level.
He put so much time into making those.
Oh, the small Mario! I need a mushroom!
Wow.
Those overalls, man.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm big again! An enemy!
It sounded like it fighting music and then an enemy.
Go through the wall.
I made it to the next level!
How many views did this get?
This got a lot.
52,000
Everyone's saying
52,000 likes. Yeah. Here's my
They're saying
instant
Chris
question.
Farley.
My instant question is like, what does his wife or girlfriend think of him doing this?
The imaginary one?
Now
or
I'm
the
thinking
real
there isn't one.
Then, yeah, I pretty quickly feel like that question answered itself.
But everyone's saying they love it because it's like a Chris Farley impression.
Okay, I guess.
I know exactly who I
Yeah.
want to show you now.
Let's see. How's he fitting in the
pipes?
pipes? Wow.
Why does this seem like a Family Guy cutaway?
That's
It
a perfect
really
comment.
does. Sometimes I feel like the comment section
Are better
Look at
than the
this
actual
gif.
video.
Look at this
makes the video.
Without a doubt.
Wait, how did
It's
they
me,
make that?
Mario. I'm gonna win.
How and who made that? That's such a perfect gift.
There's
Yeah, I
so much
know.
time.
What else? What else? Mom, can I get the new Mario game? No, we have Mario at home. The Mario we have at home.
You ever see the Pokemon
The
guy?
Mario we have at home. The who?
The Pokemon guy. The guy's like, the girl's like, is everybody spending $2,000 on this? He goes, no, if they're fucking serious. If they're fucking serious, they are. I want to catch them all. Like, you want to catch them all? I got to spend $2,000. And it's just like,
Jesus.
oh.
You don't speak to your mother like that.
It's probably, yeah. I hope it wasn't his mom.
You want to play a quick round of trivia before we get out of here?
Yep.
All right.
What do we win?
I don't know. I didn't bring anything, so just honor and glory, okay?
Honor and glory.
All right, Gary, as of right now, in trivia competitions, you're up 1. You took the win last time.
Okay.
1-0 in trivia.
I was going 10-2. Sounded worse.
No. You won the overall round.
Okay.
All right, so here's another completely randomized trivia game brought to you by ChatGPT.
What's the topic?
Golf.
We'll get in and find out. Okay. Question number 1. Who was the first wrestler to win the WWE Royal Rumble twice?
Hulk Hogan.
Shawn Michaels.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow. I should have said, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Here we go.
Thank you, Vince McMahon documentary.
Let's see here. In the Marvel Comics, what is the name of the powerful metal found only in Wakanda?
Vibranium.
Correct.
Get that.
Need a buzzer.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, just smack on the ground.
In bowling terminology, what's the name of a score when a player rolls 3 consecutive strikes in the 10th frame?
Turkey.
Correct.
It's in the 10th. It should be the question should be just 3 strikes in a row.
The ChatGPT wrote it. Okay.
I got a bowling one right.
I was waiting for him to finish the question.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Wait, is there a rule about this?
What actor has played Batman in the most live action films?
Adam West.
Oof, probably. All right.
Either that or Christian Bale.
I'll say
Ooh.
Bale.
Christian Bale.
Who
But
gets
you said it
I
first.
said
You
it
said
first.
Adam West first. Yeah,
All right,
Adam West.
here's
Christian
the thing.
Bale. His pleasure.
Here's the new rule. First person to say out loud the
Okay.
answer that is correct.
And we don't
All
have to
right.
wait for you to finish the question. Right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
you can.
All right.
Okay.
What's the score now?
Um,
I got Turkey.
We had
Bale,
2-2.
Hulk Hogan 3.
well,
No,
I can't give you Bale because he
I
said
got
Bale. He said Adam
It's
West and
2-2.
Bale. Okay.
It's 2-2.
Okay. All right. Who is known for the iconic phrase, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
MJF. Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Pass.
Brett the Hitman Hart.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I didn't know.
That was old school. I knew it was a wrestling thing. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm supposed to be the wrestling guy.
I'm paying attention now.
In the Avengers series, what is the name of the glove that holds the
Infinity Gauntlet.
Bingo. All right, I got to keep score here. What were we at? All right, hold on.
I'm at.
I have like 7. He has 1.
I got 3. He's got 2. Because we didn't get the Bret Hart one right.
Correct. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. Now that we have the scores all up to date here, let's see here. Let's see. Some of these I'm literally skipping because I don't even know what words I'm reading. Like for some of these made up universes and stuff. What DC superhero has an arch enemy named Sinestro?
Green Lantern.
Is that it? Sinestro?
Celestro.
Oh, there's no L in that.
Oh, Sinestro. Yeah, Sinestro. Sinestro.
All right, here we go. All right, let's keep it going here. This is the stupidest question. ChatGPT wrote this down. How many pins are there in a standard game of 10-pin bowling?
10.
300.
How many pins are there in a standard game of 10-pin bowling?
Is it 5
It's
or
10.
300?
It's just 10. It says in 10-pin bowling, and then the answer was 10.
Makes sense.
I thought you meant like, what's okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know.
Weird
What's the
question.
score?
It was 4-3.
That's right.
Okay.
Redemption, baby.
I don't even know. I don't even know how to read some of these. Like I'm so clueless on what any of it even is.
Just read it.
Yeah, read it.
We'll get there.
Do you know words?
I have too many. No, well, they're not words. They're like
Syllables?
character names that I don't even know what it's about. I don't even know what topic they are. All right, here we go. Okay. What was the stage name of Steve Borden, a wrestler famous for his painted face and baseball bat?
Sting.
Sting.
Yeah.
5-3.
The baseball bat got me.
Okay. I don't even know. Okay. What item do trainers use to evolve Eevee into Vapor?
Waterstone.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon.
It is. Okay. Okay. What season of Power Rangers introduced the first female Red Ranger?
2.
No, it's Samurai.
Let's see here. Power Ranger SPD. What is that?
What? No. Am I wrong?
Special Powers Deluxe.
It's Space Patrol Delta. That's what it means. It's like from like 2007.
Excuse me. Fuck out of me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's keep going. What is the term for a split where only the 7 and 10 pins are left
7-10
standing?
Split.
That's just
I like
a
these
7-10
questions
split.
that have the answers.
Yeah,
in them.
I know. I don't understand why ChatGPT would write questions that have the answer built into the question.
Yeah, that's just a 7-10 split. There's no special name
I
for
think
it.
Gary did say it first.
It's not like a
It's
Big
stupid.
Four or Greek church or anything.
My favorite
A
is
what?
A Big Four and Greek church. Yeah.
Okay.
Or grandma's teeth.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy films for the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Maybe J.J. Abrams.
No, it's how is it? It's not James Gunn.
Bingo. Okay. We 7-4. We'll go 3 more here. All right. What is the name of the WWE stable that originally consisted of Triple H, Shawn Michaels?
Degeneration X.
Did you just fart?
Suck it.
Okay.
Degeneration X.
Okay.
I still have one of their shirts.
In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, who is the original leader before Tommy took over? Jason Lee Scott. All right, we're at 9-4 here.
I'm so glad I have a filter.
What was the first MCU film to introduce the character Black Widow?
Captain America. No, Iron Man 2.
He's right.
All right. One more for fun?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm whooping him.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got left? I don't even. Okay. In the X-Men series, what ability does Cyclops have that he controls with his visor?
Gamma rays or heat vision, whatever it is.
I'm going to say gamma rays.
Optic blasts.
I mean,
Yeah.
he shoots shit out of his eyes.
Yeah. I don't know that there was like a predetermined
We can't
technical
end off of that
Orca?
one. We can't end off of that one.
Okay. Hold on. Like,
I want a gangster movie chat BDT because we went nerd style here and got demolished.
Okay. What Pokemon is known as the Pikachu clone of Generation? Yeah.
Yeah, you had no chance.
Okay.
You had no chance. on this.
11-4.
I've never owned one Pokemon card.
Okay. When I was designing this game in ChatGPT, I wrote, create a trivia game for the podcast for the topics of bowling, Pokemon, pro wrestling, comic books, and superhero movies. Those were the topics.
Basically, everything I do.
That was kind of the
everything
point.
I've watched and done.
It was kind of funny.
That was good though.
It
All right.
was.
Well, I'm actually surprised that you eked a few in there because I built the entire game around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
These games suck.
I will say I am pretty upset at myself that I got the Bret Hart question wrong.
Yeah.
That is really disappointing on my end.
So now next week you're gonna do Tiger Woods gangster movies.
And
Oh, that's about my
that's
my
the
life.
only two things
That's the
I'm
only
into.
Scarface
movie.
trivia.
Goodfellas.
Tiger Woods
Casino.
and gangster movies. All right. I think that's it. We've covered it all.
Yep.
Slap hands.
Slap hands.
Slap hands. Gold jacket.
All right, gang. Thanks for joining us again. Stick around. Come back next time. Do whatever you want. Who cares? Gizmo, you're done.